Good day, everyone. My name is Maria Nicole Angela S. Agujetas, and today we're talking about chronic respiratory disease. So, what is chronic respiratory disease? Chronic respiratory disease encompasses conditions like asthma, COPD, and pulmonary fibrosis that cause long-term breathing difficulties. These diseases can significantly impair quality of life, especially if untreated. Risk factors include smoking, pollution, and genetics, and early diagnosis combined with proper management is essential to control symptoms and prevent progression. So, it is very required to have an ongoing management to improve quality of life and prevent complications. Facts about chronic respiratory diseases. Chronic respiratory diseases are a leading cause of disability worldwide, significantly impacting quality of life. They often cause persistent symptoms like breathlessness, coughing, and wheezing, which can limit daily activities and reduce overall well-being over time. So, risk factors for chronic respiratory diseases include smoking, air pollution, occupational exposures, and genetic predisposition. These factors damage lung tissue or trigger inflammation, making individuals more susceptible to conditions like COPD and asthma. Also, early diagnosis and management are crucial to prevent disease progression. Regular medical checkups, medication adherence, and lifestyle modifications can help control symptoms, reduce exacerbations, and improve long-term health outcomes for affected individuals. So who gets affected by chronic respiratory diseases? Well, anyone can be affected by chronic respiratory diseases. Certain groups are at high risk, especially smokers, older adults, and individuals exposed to air pollution or occupational hazards are more vulnerable. People with family history of respiratory conditions or pre-existing health issues also face increased susceptibility to these long-term diseases. So now let's talk about the treatment strategies for chronic respiratory diseases. So these are the different treatment strategies for chronic respiratory diseases. Number one is medications, such as bronchodilators, corticosteroids, and inhalers to open airways, reduce inflammation, and control symptoms. Number two is pulmonary rehabilitation. It is a structured program of exercise, education, and breathing techniques to enhance lung capacity and overall health. Number three, lifestyle changes. Quitting smoking, avoiding pollutants, and maintaining a healthy diet to reduce disease progression and improve quality of life. 4. Oxygen therapy. Providing supplemental oxygen to patients with severe breathing impairment to improve oxygen levels. Number 5. Surgical interventions. If the chronic respiratory disease is no longer curable with medications, procedures like lung volume reduction or even lung transplantation in severe cases to improve breathing capacity is very important. Now, let's talk about what are the different chronic respiratory diseases. So the first chronic respiratory disease that we're going to talk about is the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or what we call the COPD. It is a progressive disease characterized by airflow limitation that is not fully reversible. It includes conditions like emphysema and chronic bronchitis, leading to breathing difficulties, cough, and mucus production. So you can see here in the example, in the image, this is the example of a healthy airflow in the lungs, and this is the one with the COPD. Another one is asthma. So this is very common. A chronic inflammatory disease causing airway narrowing and hyperreactivity. It results in episodes of wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightness, and cough, and often triggered by allergens or irritants. Another one is pulmonary fibrosis. It is a condition where lung tissue becomes scarred and thickened, reducing oxygen transfer. It causes persistent dry cough and shortness of breath, especially during physical activity. bronchiectasis, a disorder involving permanent dilation and damage to the airways, leading to mucus buildup, frequent infections, and coughing with sputum. Another one is interstitial lung disease or ILD, a group of disorders causing inflammation and scarring of the lung tissue around the alveoli, resulting in stiffness and difficulty breathing. So for our last example, lung cancer. It is a malignant growth in lung tissue that can cause symptoms like cough, chest pain, and weight loss. It often develops due to smoking or exposure to carcinogens. Now, let's have a short discussion about what we've talked about chronic respiratory disease earlier. So what are those common types? It includes COPD, asthma, pulmonary fibrosis, bronchiectasis, interstitial lung disease, and lung cancer. So what are the common symptoms? It typically involves chronic cough, shortness of breath, wheezing, mucus production, and fatigue. What are the risk factors? These are smoking, environmental pollutants, occupational exposures, and genetic predispositions. So the impact of these CRD diseases impair quality of life, limit physical activity, and can lead to respiratory failure if unmanaged. So for management, focuses on symptom control, preventing exacerbations, improving lung function, and enhancing quality of life through medications, lifestyle changes, and pulmonary rehabilitations, and sometimes surgical interventions. So what is the prevention for this? These are the following: smoking cessation, reducing exposure to pollutants, vaccination, and early diagnosis are vital for reducing disease burden. Now it's time for trivia time! Do you know chronic respiratory diseases are among the third leading causes of death worldwide, with COPD being the third leading cause of death globally according to the World Health Organization. Also, asthma affects approximately 262 million people globally and is more common in children, but it can persist into adulthood or develop later in life. And about 85% of lung cancer cases are directly linked to cigarette smoking, making smoking cessation one of the most effective measures to reduce lung cancer risk. So that's all for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed about what we've talked about chronic respiratory disease.